Have you ever noticed someone who keeps their phone on silent almost all the time? No notification sounds, no vibration panic, while everyone else jumps at every buzz. Stay calm. That behavior isn't random. Psychology says it reveals a lot more about a person than you think. Here's the psychology behind people who keep their phone on silent most of the time. 1. They have a high tolerance for delayed response. Most people are conditioned to respond instantly. A mensaje, arribes, dopamine spikes, attention breaks. But people who keep their phone on silent don't feel that urgency. Psychology links this to stronger impulse control and emotional regulation. They understand that not everything deserves immediate access to their mind. Silence, for them, isn't neglect. It's a boundary. 2. They value mental clarity over constant stimulation. Notifications are micro-stressors. Even when you don't open them, your brain reacts. People who silence their phone are often highly self-aware. They've noticed how constant alerts fragment focus and drain emotional energy, so they reduce noise. This behavior is connected to cognitive load. Theory: the brain performs better when it's not constantly interrupted. 3. They don't rely on external validation as much. For many, notifications equal reassurance. Someone texted, someone reacted, someone remembered. But people who keep their phone on silent usually don't depend on that feedback loop. Psychology calls this emotional independence. Their sense of worth isn't tied to immediate replies or social confirmation. They're okay being temporarily unreachable. 4. They're selective with their emotional energy. Not every message deserves the same level of attention. People who keep their phones silent often think before they respond, not because they don't care, but because they care intentionally. This reflects high emotional intelligence. They respond when they're present, not when they're pressured. 5. They've learned that accessibility doesn't equal importance. Just because someone can reach you instantly doesn't mean they should. Psychologically, this comes from experienced burnout, overwhelm, or past emotional exhaustion. Silencing the phone becomes a protective habit, a quiet rebellion against constant availability. Here's the key takeaway. People who keep their phone on silent aren't antisocial. They're not cold. They're often deeply aware of how attention shapes emotion, and they refuse to let technology control their inner state. Silence, for them, is power. If this felt uncomfortably accurate, you're not alone. Subscribe for more psychology that explains the quiet behaviors most people never notice.